Hello and welcome back. This is Hurtler USA, and this is me playing High Chief Sviatolpolk, the Usurper of Novgorod. I'm continuing my game. This is going to be episode 11. Anyone who watches episode 10 will notice that episode 10 ended in the year 1106, and this picks up in 1121. That is due to some technical difficulties that I had with the video files in between there. They were of really low quality, and I'm sure you don't want to watch them. So we're just going to kind of jump ahead. I don't think really too much really big stuff happened in between then and now anyways, so we'll just consider it good editing, I guess, right? So here you have me. I think I'm just trying to get my bearings going right now. I'm in the, you can see Novgorod is my homeland. I pretty much own the bottom, kind of a little bit of the middle, and some of the top of the Kingdom of the Rus. My max from Demence Levy is up to 4,810 men. I believe I have become, am I feudal now? I'm trying to think. I kind of thought that happened later, but we'll think about that. I recorded this on July 22nd. It's November 7th today when I'm doing this. I'm looking around. I guess I was looking at someone maybe I could fight. You can see I'm going to lose a lot of titles when I die, and I believe my character should be getting fairly old now. I believe that he's probably maybe approaching 70 at some point. I'm sure we'll see. What am I going to do? I'm looking at my technology. You've been stomping around the whole day, grinding your teeth, and suddenly you realize, well, you've been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people around you. Olaf, one of three options. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around. Makes Olaf not like me. It grinds my gears, but I might upset people. Since I don't really care too much about Olaf, I'm just going to make him angry and tell him not to be so slothful anymore. Not really sure what I'm doing now. Just kind of looking at my technology. I guess I'm just reading about what I could upgrade to. The Lords of Corsian have approved the institution of minimal city taxes law. I guess that's good. There's all my titles. I got the Chiefdom of Ingria, Chiefdom of Ladaga, lots of stuff. Looks like I'm 70 now. I was right. Well, not even approaching 70. I am 70. This is my, I think this is my first heir, Count Yevstafi of Korshan. A rumor about a spy sneaking around in my own castle was confirmed this morning when I caught him red-handed. So because I have the Roth trait, I can carve out his eyes. I will kill him with my bare hands. I can behead him, and I am not concerned. It looks like I'm definitely still tribal at this point. Title losses, I'm looking at those again. I was trying to, before Chief Sviatolpolk met the end, I was trying to figure out how to minimize my title losses, but under Gavelkind, it's pretty rough. So this guy here, Count Svatoslav, has done something treacherous against me, so I'm allowed to imprison him. That's always good. Well, let's see. Generally, I try to figure out what it is that he's trying to do. Known plots. Oh, there he is. So he wants to kill one of my kinswomen. And I don't think I'm in favor of that. My guards failed to capture him. Oh no. So he's raised his flag in rebellion. I'm gonna raise my troops. There they all are. I don't. Oh, there's him, way down there. Most of my troops are way up there. And I have them all kind of meet in the middle. Alright, so he raised 900 men against me, and I think I have about 2,300 men in the field, so this should be pretty quick. Oh, we just gotta wait for all of my men to meet up, because as they stand, these are not big enough to be armies on their own. Looks like this might be one of my sons. So I was going to try to educate him myself, but it looks like I'm probably too busy, so I'll just go with the default. Looks like I could call allies into this battle, but no reason to. I should have no trouble dispatching this guy. Alright, looks like he's heading east. Looks like Tatiana is now of legal age. She has become a gray eminence. She has 18 diplomacy, and I'd like to get her married. Looks like, I think she's probably no, it looks like she's my granddaughter. She must be about 16. So, who would be good for her to marry? Oh, matrimonial marriage I'm looking at. Nope, guess not. Changed my mind. There's the King of France she could marry, which could be good, I think. We'll see who I choose. Yep, looks like I'll deal with that later. Still kind of waiting on all my men to get together. It always takes a while. They're almost all ready now. It's a little bit of it's taken me quite a while to get the troops all together. He's already, this guy started sieging against me. Successful crusade for Jerusalem. Praise the Lord. Looks like I got a decent marshal leading the middle. 15 marshal. Not great. But better than some of my other wars. My liege, peace be with you. I have discovered a plot where King Vladimir the Rus seems to revoke the chiefdom of Ingria. This guy is so greedy. This guy just, I should have never swore fealty to this guy. But I think it's okay, because I think at this point I control enough of the kingdom of the Rus that he really can't, well, I shouldn't say that. Depending on allies and stuff, it could still be a problem, but I think I'd have a much better shot of fighting him off than when I originally tried to fight him off when he tried revoking one of my titles, so I think, kind of stick with that. Peace be with you. I discovered a plot where Countess Linmila of Kershan seeks to kill High Chief Sviatolpolk the usurper. Oh, so my son's wife would like me dead. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but I'm going to tell her to knock it off. I don't really want to imprison her, because that'll probably make my son really angry, but my beloved granddaughter Tatiana is concerned that she is still not married. Alright, I guess we're back to trying to marry this one off. Yep, let's see who we can find. Checking matrimonial to see if there's anything good there, or matrilineal. Matrimonial. Oh boy. Looks like I'm gonna go with this guy right here. So I will find her someone nice. I've already sent off a request. This Cristofaro, blah blah blah. Looks like he's agreed. He has arrived in my court. So my granddaughter should now be happy. And that should be, since that's a matrimonial marriage, if for some reason I was to end up having to play as her, then that would be easy. You can see down below I managed to chase the rebels from one of my counties, and I am now heading to their home county to lay siege to it. Of course, in the meantime, they went back to sieging one of my counties, but I have the bigger army, so I have a lot of confidence that I should have no trouble seizing down their land of Beresti. And they're trying to siege Terrible. A small spear throwing contest could be fun as well as helping you train for battle, so I think I went for that. Everyone in the spear throwing contest is having a great time, and it looks like this Jabronio guy got maimed, so too bad for him. A victor emerges, no one threw further than Chief Snotislav of Rotislav, so I'm a little bummed that I didn't win. Because of your strength and ability to beat a normal man down in a brawl, people from all around have begun to talk about you as someone you don't want to pick a fight with. That's pretty good for a 71-year-old man, so that's pretty good. And it looks like Countess Yuzapraxia of Torquay has founded a independence faction in the Kingdom of the Rus, which is very intriguing to me since I no longer wish to be part of the Kingdom of the Rus since the liege is pretty terrible. Pretty much revokes titles without any reason. I don't really like him ever, pretty much since I swore fealty. So I think I am considering joining this faction. Let's watch and see what happens. I will admit that once again, I recorded this game in July, so it's a little faint in my memory, so I'm kind of, checking things out again. Looks like we're at, there's a renewed jihad for the holy city of Jerusalem. This is disturbing news. Luckily, I probably won't do much, so it really won't have much of an effect on me, but it's good to know. Click that away. The Bestashi Order has been founded. Mystic Soldiers. Pah. Interesting. Looks like I'm checking this guy out. Says a Sufi sect, dervishes, has arisen. I can't really read it because I've got that stuff hovering over it. But that's okay. So I guess it's kind of like, the Catholics have the Knights Templar, and it looks like the Muslims have that order that was just up on the screen. It looks like Countess Yevasov has inherited the county of Korshum from my son's wife, so my son's daughter is now his liege. That's kind of funny. I guess it makes sense though. Okay. So it looks like he's going to need another wife probably, since he's my heir. I think that's what the little rings are telling me at the top, that my heir is unmarried once again. Now, let's see what I do. I'm checking out my granddaughter, who's now in charge of one of my counties. Here's my son. He won't come to court because I guess he likes his daughter too much, which I can understand, I guess. So let's see who I can marry him to. Oh, not really anybody, because he's actually not in my court, so it's kind of up to my daughter to find someone for him to marry. Well, I guess that'll work out okay. Let's see, back to my war, I think. Not really too much going on there. I did not understand fear before, but once you have felt your legs shake and your teeth chatter with fear, then it is hard to remain brave. Oh, I've lost the brave trait. I guess that's okay. I'm 71 now anyways. Steward Germano has some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Lose a little bit of money, but we're going to adopt his ideas. Castle of Beat-Jijan, the Knights Templar have established a new holding in the county of Tiberias. Permission to settle there was granted to them by a noble commander, Raoul of Tiberias. Their mighty castle will obviously be useful to them. So here's the guy I'm fighting. His troops are putting up a pretty solid fight. Looks like my troops are going to kind of probably acquiesce before his. That's okay. I have no concern that I'm going to lose this war, but just looks like the war score is going to tick in his favor a little bit more first, and then I think eventually I'll crush him. Now it looks like I have 724 gold ducats, so I'm looking to make some of my land stronger. I think what my thinking was here is that I should upgrade this place because it looked like where my heir, it says he's the heir of, I thought that he should inherit this place, but it was, Gavelkind's a little hard to read, so I upgraded this, and you will see at some point that I was wrong, and my heir got different titles and whatever. No big deal, these things happen. It's hard to, Gavelkind can be very annoying, basically. So I tried to upgrade all my main settlements. I'm trying to reach the point where I can go from being tribal to feudal, which means I have to upgrade all my tribal holdings, hill forts, all the way up to a stone hill fort, get better control of my tribe, etc. So it'll take a while. I was already told about their castle, so that's a little annoying. Apparently 2 couriers on horses got sent. One got here a couple days ago, and one just arrived, I guess. So this guy, yeah, he's down there sieging. Alexandra, she became a charismatic negotiator. I'm assuming this is another one of my granddaughters who would like to get married. Looks like she could marry the King of France if she so desired. Or if I so desired. But I don't know if I'm going to go for that. Let me think. So it's my heir's daughter. So I think I'm a little concerned that he does have 2 sons, it looks like, so it shouldn't be a big concern if she marries the King of France. This would be a good alliance, probably, someday. So I think I told her that she could marry the King of France. Yes, they are getting married. So my granddaughter is married to a king. I wish her luck, and it looks like someone told me about this again. Interesting. I think that's 3 notifications about that same castle. And a 4th. Alright, looks like I am now up on him. Looks like another... Oh, my daughter is now... I think it said she became an elusive shadow. Wow, she has a lot of intrigue. And she could marry Haso, who's a prince of the Holy Roman Empire. It looks like he also may be a genius. Quick, I guess. Quick. Sorry, not a genius, just quick. I think looks like I'm going to go for that. Yep. So there we go. She's now married into the Holy Roman Empire. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are correct. Another notification about that castle. Good grief. Looks like I'm one of his allies now, so that's good, I think, in a way. Although he's always fighting, so I'm probably going to get called into a lot of wars. But I think in theory this now means that if I need, I could call in the Holy Roman Empire into my wars as well. And maybe that would be, give me the upper hand. I'm still fighting off this guy in this revolt. This revolt's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Looks like I'm working on the 2nd holding, as is he, and it looks like he's going to beat me yet again. And I guess the good thing is that I have a lot of counties and he only has 1. So if I take his, it counts a lot more, I think. So I'm now at 78% war score, and now I'm working on his 3rd holding. Looks like I'm checking out what this war is. It's the Polskian conquest of Polansk. It's I think it's someone from there fighting. It looks like the King of the Rus is involved. A bunch of my kin, basically, because pretty much everyone over here is a Rorik. Alright, so it looks like I got a message of peace. It looks like he's decided that he'd like to surrender. Looks like he would be imprisoned. I should probably accept this. There we go. 3rd revolt against High Chief Sviatolpolk is over. And this is probably a good place to call it a day for now.